All right, good morning. Welcome to Fortunate Creations. I'm Kim. This is a channel where we talk about everything to do with crafting. So from amigurumi to weaving and anything in between. If you like crafting and being creative, stick around. I think you're going to like it here. I am dealing with yarn barf this morning. Yep, I sure am. So I've been commissioned to make a blanket, and I've started said blanket about 14 times. So I'm starting it officially again, which is really coming out pretty. I'm using the extended treble that I invented, which I think I invented, but I'm not positive. So I'm working on this blanket because the baby is due in July. And if I don't get it done, well, that breaks a promise and I won't do that. So I am working on this blanket again for the umpteenth time, but it's fine because I'm going to get it done this time. So I'm literally just going to do rows of that split treble. I think it's a pretty pattern. I think it looks nice. It gives a lot of thickness to it. So I think it'll be really pretty. So yeah, yarn barf. So I'm just going to keep crocheting until it knots up to where I can't. And then, good morning, Ruth. Good morning. I think it's just you and I hanging out for right now. Yeah, so this is happening this morning. So dealing with that, let's see what else. Oh my goodness, I spent the day with my grandson yesterday. Forget it. I can't even take it. So I had about 2 hours of the baby all to myself, and it was awesome. It was so awesome. So my iPad is acting like I'm talking to it, but I'm not. So I got to spend time with him yesterday. And then when I left, my son-in-law gave me some petunias. And so I came home and planted them. Actually, I planted them this morning as soon as the sun came up because I promised him I wouldn't let them sit without being planted. So I got those done. And then on the way from their house, I stopped at a Lowe's. So there's a Lowe's there. There's about 4 of them that I can get to in the area. So I stopped at that one, and they had Impatience on clearance for like $1 for a nice case of them, maybe $3 for a case of them. So I got those planted this morning. I had an old, good morning, Margaret. Good morning. I had an old radio flyer. I think I showed it to you guys when we did the walk around. I had that old red little kid's wagon. So I planted all the Impatience in there. It came out really cute. I like it. And the only place I could put them was on that side of the road where I showed you guys it's all woods. So because that's shaded 90% of the day. And Impatience don't like sun. So that is my morning. And then little Fritzy, now he thinks he's a country dog, right? Because he's been camping all weekend. So I bring him outside with me and he sees a rabbit. He goes running after this rabbit. And the rabbit, of course, is already a 1/4 mile away by the time Fritz hits the end of the yard. And he's looking at me like, Mom, I chased a rabbit. It was so funny. The rabbit was his size. Like the rabbit was the same size as him. Good morning, Christina. How are you? So yeah, Fritzy thinks he's a hunting dog. Of course, now he's sound asleep in his bed. So I am going to do a lot of house and garden stuff today and little crafting because I have a lot left to do or left over. You know, after you're away for the weekend and it's just like that, you got so much to do. So I have to make a run to the dumpster. I have to make a run to the dumpster with all of the stuff from when I did my planting. So I'm going to do that. And I bit the bullet this morning and I bought myself a new iPad. This is my old one. When I bought this iPad, I just needed something basic. But now that I use the iPad to shoot a lot of video. Oh no, Margaret. Are you okay? You feel sick or just run down? Oh, I hope you're feeling better. That's terrible. Or are you sore from, didn't you do a lot of gardening? Oh, still pat, yeah. So anyway, I bit the bullet and I spent, I don't know, I spent a little too much, but you know what? It's one, oh, yeah, sorry, Margaret. Take today to just rest. Sit still for a bit and rest. Look who's talking, right? So my next thing is I have to buy a better laptop. But I'm gonna wait. Maybe I'll spoil myself and get it for myself for my birthday. Oh, yeah. Well, you know what? That's a good thing to be sore from, right? Oh, I miss the ocean. I do miss the ocean. Let me see if I just want to see if you want to see a video of the baby yesterday? All right, stop it. She keeps acting like I'm talking to her. All right, which one do I want to show you? Hold on. I had a show on in the background. Look at him.
Hi, baby.
Hi, Grandma.
There's a little hand stuck in there. Get that little hand out of there. There you go. There you go.
Hi, baby. Look at him.
Hi, Grandma. Hi. What are you doing?
I love the eye contact.
Are you playing?
That was about the only time.
What? Tell Grandma.
That was the only time he didn't smile and giggle, of course. Let me see if this one did he. It's funny because I'm starting to see a little bit of my daughter in here now. The whole time he was giggling and laughing. Then he's like, okay, it's time to eat. But oh my goodness, I had 2 hours. So we played a little bit, we sang a little bit, I fed him a couple bottles, changed his diaper a couple times. Oh, it was precious. So while he napped, I actually I just cleaned some things for the kids. They didn't even notice when they got home, which is fine because I didn't want them to. I didn't want my daughter to think I felt obligated. So I was just sitting there and I looked up at the ceiling fans and I'm like, oh, I'm going to hop up there and wipe them down. So I ended up cleaning the ceiling fans and just wiping down some stuff for them, dusting for them, little things, you know what I mean? Not stuff that's right in their way and in their face, but stuff that they might not, you know, have time to do or want to do right now. So that was while he slept. So I always bring them lunch. Right? I always bring them lunch when I go on Monday. And I wanted to bring them subs because they liked the subs last time. So I was going to bring them turkey subs. Every single pizza and sub place around me was closed. Everyone. Yeah, well, thank you. Sorry, my voice is doing this again. But every place, the pizzas, any place where I could have popped in and got a sub and popped out. And you got to understand, in my small village, there's like 5 of them, all closed. So I called the local grocery store, which is a Price Chopper, is the name of it out here. And I called the deli department and I'm like, do you guys actually make subs? Well, we make sub platters, but the whole store is out of rolls. Wait, what? The entire grocery store was out of sub rolls. So, right. So I'm like, okay. So now what? So we have these, I've mentioned them before, these, you know, the convenience stores and they're called Stewart's, and they will make sandwiches for you. Kind of like the same quality of a sandwich as like a Subway or a Mr. Sub or one of those, which I was trying to avoid, but I had no choice because even I wanted to go to Price Chopper, grab the meat and stuff and make the sandwiches myself, but they were out of rolls. So, more yarn bark. I ended up at this small convenience store, which of course they're busy. And now I'm exhausted because I came from camping, dropped off Fritz, went back, all this stuff. So I'm just standing in Stewart's like, okay. I said, can you make 4 subs? And the girl looked at me like, well, she was not happy with me. And I'm like, I am so sorry to ask you to do this. I said, I literally checked everywhere else first. I'm so sorry. So she made them for me, and it was $47 in subs. Whatever. But I was just like, next time I know, I will think of something else. I think Chinese food would be good. Something, but so that happened. That was, after all the running around and everything, that was very annoying. More good news. No mice. I checked the mouse cam that I have in the camper, and no mice. Yeah, that's a lot of money on pretty mediocre subs, but the kids had them for lunch and dinner. Fritz, he's flat on his back with his feet up in the air. But yeah, so that happened. So I forgot to tell you, I checked the camera this morning and there's no mice. I think maybe I'm helping solve. Yeah, no, but I forgot to tell you guys. On Saturday morning, you guys were laughing because I said I have no food here in the camper. I don't understand why the mice are coming in. And somebody said they're after my yarn stash for nesting. I am not kidding you. When I got down behind the toilet and I was plugging the hole back there, there was a small clump of my orange yarn in that hole. I was like, oh man, they're right. They were taking my yarn. I mean, that's probably not the only reason they were in there, but it was a pretty good, it was like this size stuffed in that hole. I was like, come on, man. So, but knock on wood, hopefully I've plugged all the holes. I certainly didn't leave any food out. I didn't leave anything. I swept, shook out all the carpets so there could be not even crumbs, because there were a lot of little kids in my camper over the weekend. So there might have been more crumbs than I realized. But oh my goodness. So yeah, they were after the yarn. I mean, now I know. I'll have to get a snap lid tote to put all my yarn in so they can't steal it. Good stuff. So today is my first class at the library. I hope people show up. I hope anybody shows up. I mean, like I said, if not, I'll just be crocheting. I'll just bring this because I started that blanket again. I'll just bring this and be crocheting at the library, which is what I'd be doing anyway, is crocheting. But I really hope somebody shows up. I mean, I get it. It's the first week. They got to hear more about it. And if you go to the website for the library, they do have it up there. But Fritz, he doesn't like to have a job. He's Mr. Snugglebuggle. He's so cute. I can't even take it this morning with that rabbit. But yeah, so I'm hoping somebody shows up. I almost asked Mr. Fortunate to come with me just to have somebody there. Pretend he didn't know me and be a student. But he's working today. I wouldn't really ask him to do that. Yeah, I'm hoping, Margaret, and that's why I put it's for all skill levels. So I was like, whether you wanted, whether you've never picked up a hook before or whether you've been doing it for 25 years, let's hang out and crochet. So I'll show you what I'm bringing. I'm bringing a tote full of some of this. This is all my excess stash and all that stuff, my extra stash. So I'll be bringing some of that. And then I am bringing this bag. And in here, I've got all different size hooks. And I've got the needles. And I've got a couple pairs of scissors. I've got the thing that Karen made me with my stitch holders in there. And then I figured I'd bring a few books just to show them all the different ways and different things you can crochet. So I just threw a bunch of books in there. And that way they can look through if they want to look through and find a stitch and have me teach them that. I don't know. I'm just bringing a bunch of stuff. Today will be pretty much just getting used to everybody and, meeting people, hopefully. So we shall see. I got to show you guys. You got to see what he's doing. You're going to crack up. Ready? There he is. That's my little one. Look at him. He's cracking me up. I got him all tucked in that corner. And he's cracking me up. He's so funny. So you guys got the email for today for the crochet along from 7 to 8 or 8:30, however long it takes us. So Margaret, I'm thinking we'll do one more square tonight, and then I think I'd like to try something else. So maybe we can start a project. Maybe we can start a scarf or start something so that we're not just doing the squares. Would that be okay? Because I want to do something also that, that's fun for you. Or we can do some quilling. I'm always up for that. There's the squares, but okay, cool. So let me know what you think you'd like to do. Would you like to, did you have the quilling? I know Ruth got her set. Can't remember. So much goes through my brain. I can't remember. Or I can pick a totally different craft. I was just cleaning up my craft room and I found that package to grow the crystals. I think I'm going to bring that to the camper and do it with the boys when all my nephews come next time. So I think that'll be cool. Okay, you don't have the quilling stuff, so I'll find something. Do you like, well, why don't you suggest it to me? Tell me what you feel like doing. Let's do something you feel like doing. Yeah, let's do something you feel like doing. So let me know what you might want to learn. Maybe it's something you've already done. Maybe it's something you haven't done yet. Maybe you want to see something I do on the Addy, either size machine. It doesn't matter. So the world is your oyster. Let me know what you'd like to do. So yeah, I think I'm going to, yeah, and I might grab another pack when I go to the store today. I might grab another box of growing the crystals. So I think I'll do that. I'm also going to have just, first of all, cheese sticks are a big thing. I did not know that. Yeah, good. Good. So yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm trying to look around and see what sort of crafting stuff I'm into. We could color, the Addy. Okay. Margaret, what do you think? Good morning, Marianne. You got your coffee. Good. Good, good, good. I got my pecan coffee. Well, I know, but I want to do something fun with you too. So, well, I'll think of something. We could do an Addy. You want to do an Addy project? Tonight we'll do the square. And then next week, let's make something on the small Addy. All right. That'll be fun. Maybe we could do a balloon animal. let's do a balloon animal on the Addy next week. Because I'm trying to. Okay, cool. All right, then we're in. If you guys do not have an Addy or a Central or any kind of knitting machine, you can just kind of watch along and see if it's something you might want to invest in. The little ones are not that expensive. So we could craft along with that. I think that would be fun. All right, cool. Yay. Tomorrow's book club. I started the book. Let me remember. It's Playing for Life. Okay, cool. All right. So a week from today, our craft along will be the Addy machine. So for the book club, I did start reading it. It's a tough read for me because I don't like to hear the hard times she's going through. I mean, it was different when we were doing historical fiction. And this is just me. This is just because it was history and it had already happened. I think I'm struggling with the fact that these poor kids are still going through this. They're still going through all of this right now. And oh, good, Ruth. Yay. All right, fun. So anyway, the book is great. She's great. It's tough for me because it's making me sad. I think that's sad for her. So that's why I'm struggling. But I'm halfway through actually right now. So the long drive back and forth to camp. Yeah. Yeah. So from what I know, I never owned a Centro. It was called like a Prism or something to that. It was a really, really off-brand knockoff that I bought first to make sure I really wanted to use a knitting machine at all. And then I realized how much fun I was having with it. So I went ahead and I bought the large Addy. And then I think I found the small Addy like on clearance or something somewhere. I found it really super cheap. So I grabbed it. And I'm glad I have both of them. But yeah, it's a tough one, Margaret, but I love her story. I love her tenacity. I love her, her guts, man. I'm glad she wrote this book. I'm glad it's another part of the world that I have very little knowledge about other than what you see on the news, and she's actually giving us I live this day to day, peek into it. And it's, yeah, true life sometimes is very difficult. Yep. Yeah, I've noticed that my Addy is way better than the Prism one I had. The funny thing is I don't know why it's better because it's built the exact same. Like there's really not much difference in the setup other than the counter, the row counter for me was what sold it. I had seen videos where they added an electronic one and they put it on the side and this and that. And I'm like, I don't want to do that. I mean, could I probably, but will I? No. So I wanted to buy one that actually had it. And Fritz is still laying in the same position, but now his feet are twitching because he's dreaming about chasing that rabbit, I bet. So I don't know. It flows like when I'm turning it. My other one used to crank, 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 crank. It made terrible noises. This one, it's a little tight until it clicks the first row and then it's smooth. Gotcha. Well, that's great, Margaret. And you know what? This is inspiring me to learn more as well. Yeah. And you know what? It's a culture I knew nothing about, like I said, only what you see on the news, only what you see. So it's, yeah, I'm glad we picked the book though. I love a variety of different things. So that great pick. Absolutely a great pick. But yeah, so let me show you. Hanging up behind me is the square for tonight. I did. He's snoring. I don't think you can hear. That was a loud snore. It was a really loud snore. But anyway, just making sure I have all the comments. So I tried the square again this morning, and I did put it on the blocking thing I made. So that's what I'm coming up with. This will be tonight's square, and it's called the trellis. Yeah, so there it is. That's what we'll be making tonight. Here's the other one that we made already. It's kind of pretty. Maybe I'll frame them and hang them up. I need something on that wall. I have 4 or 5 of these done, so I could do frames. What size are they? Let's see. Let's see what size they are when they're finished and stretched. We've got 9.5 inches by, well, should be 9.5 inches, right? Well, 8. So it's about 9 by 8. And the other one we did, I want to spray that stiffening stuff on it. Yeah, so this one's 9 by 9.5. So yeah, they're pretty close. So I think maybe today I just might happen to stop at the Salvation Army or at that local thrift store and see if I can find some pretty frames to put those in. Hang them up on there in a pattern, you know. I think that'd be cool. So I almost wish I had done the center of this one a different color, but I think it'll give it a nice accent. So I'll have 3 of them that are solid and then 3 of them that'll have that on it. So that'll be neat. So that's what I'm working on there for tonight. So, oh my goodness. And then, so my niece, I had been promising her, you know, I made the stuffies I made them for her boys for Easter. And she works at a farm. Hold on, let me show you. I want to go get it. Don't go anywhere. I knew I picked up this yarn for a reason. So it is the angel hair yarn that I got at the Salvation Army a couple weeks ago. So soft, like so soft. There's not many yards in it. So she works on a farm and she loves animals. So I made, this blanket, a little black and white blanket to go with this little cow. And I'm just going to bring it and give it to my niece. Oh no, Toby. Time out. Yeah, I actually practiced them a few times before, so I have a few different levels of how it comes out. There we go. But Mr. Cow here, isn't he sweet? I love this. He's like a towel. It's really cute. So yeah, I'm going to put this in the camper and be ready for when my niece comes to visit. And she'll have her little hugaboo thing. So those are all the things I've been working on so far. No. I bet you I could, though. But I am going to practice making a balloon animal in it. Oh, nice. So one thing I haven't tried yet, Margaret, well, I've tried. One thing I haven't succeeded yet is the flat panels on the knitting machines. I just do not have luck with them at all. I set it up. I do everything, well, I think right, but the very last row on each end for me just doesn't come out right. So that's a thing I need to practice. There we go. Now he's wearing it like a little jacket. He is so cute. I told my niece, I said, I almost want to keep him. Yeah, I mean, it seems easy enough, but I can't, that last row, it's so loose. I don't know. It is definitely something I need to practice so that, you know, we can do it together, but and then you're going to dye them? Is that what you said? You're doing it for dye lot, Central? Blanks for dyeing. Nice. That's cool. I tried dyeing yarn once. All the dye came out because I just threw color in. I just threw color in so that I could just see what would happen. I think I used cranberries and it washed right out because I had no clue what I was doing. I was just throwing stuff together to see what would happen. And what would happen is it washes right back out if you don't do it right. I am so wrapped up in this yarn, I can't even take it. Now it's under the wheel of my chair. Hold on. There we go. Okay. All right. Oh my, here's the other blanket that I was doing and now it's coming apart. There. At least I'm not rolling over that anymore. Oh, that's cool. Oh, guess what I bought? I have not used it yet. But I bought this. I opened the box and I looked at it. I haven't tried it yet. I hope it tells me how to set it up. Set the spindle into the geared base. Spindle's this. Okay, I see that. I'm getting it. All right. So set that into there and lock it in place. Got it. Okay. Do you guys have one of these? Turn the spindle clockwise to secure. Okay. I did. I locked it right on there. Clamp the ball winder on a table, but it doesn't tighten. You know what I'm saying? This goes up. I see that. But this doesn't tighten onto anything. It just kind of sits there. Oh, wait. Here it is. All right. It's this thing. I got it. So this tightens. All right. I was wondering what this little gauge was. All right. So I put this on here. I tighten this. Are they fun? All right. Let's do it together. Why not? Oh, I feel it tightening. We're getting this. Or am I crazy? Is it getting loose? Nope. It's tightening. Okay. So can I take just any skein that I have behind me and do it? Okay. So I tighten that onto there. And then what? Rotate the yarn guide so the loop faces upward. Okay. Clamp will work on thickness up to 1.4. Okay. Pull it as far as it will go, locking into working position as shown. Oh, all right. Pull this out that way. Ah. All right. We're getting this. Let me turn it down so you guys can see what I'm doing. Here it is. You see my shorts. Oh, well. At least I'm wearing shorts, right? All right. Okay. So here we have it. Rotate, lock it. The yarn to be wound should be supported on a swift. Oh, no. I don't have a swift. Well, we're going to skip that part. Let me grab one. Let's see what's happening. We'll take this one. Okay. Here's the center. We're going to take this one. All right. We'll put that here. Where should I put it? Here. Okay. All right. So we're going to put that there, and then what? Goes through the notch. The yarn is easily placed through the guide by simply wrapping it in a clockwise direction. Okay, so the working yarn is here and it goes through here. Got it, got it, got it, got it. I got it. Okay. Now it's in. Okay. It's in. I think I'm doing it right. Set that there. Okay, good. So I'm doing it. Okay. All right. So then let's see here. So this, oh, do I set it in here? Guide and secure in the notch of the spindle, right? Is this good? Okay. I'm really excited. I've been wanting one of these forever. Just have not let myself get one. All right. Sorry you're seeing my shorts. Okay, turn the handle clockwise. Oh, come on. Is it really this easy? Oh my goodness. All right, why is that not staying up? How's it looking? Oh, you guys, come on. It's a little loose, but is that because this is too easy? Ah! Oh, uh-oh. Ha ha ha! You guys, this is a blast. Okay. Cancel everything else. I'm gonna make all of these into caves. Okay. I'm in love with this thing. Let's see how fast I can do. Think I can do the whole thing? How long will it take the whole thing? Why won't that lock? I gotta work on that. Oh my gosh, you guys, it's really that easy. I am in love with this. Look at it, it's making a perfect cake. How do I know when it's enough? Like, how do I know if it's going to get too big? I need to set up a tension, I think. Make it hold the yarn for, okay. Tighten it up a little, right? Hey, oh my goodness. This is so fun. I could do this all day long. I love that I got this thing. I just made a knot. So hold on. I got too excited. I made a knot. Okay. All right, here we go. Oh, I am so excited. Okay, so this is, I'm glad we took this out of the box, you guys. I was actually one of those things where I was a little intimidated to touch it. Now I'm not. The skein is almost gone, so we'll finish it. Oh, this opens a whole world for me. Okay. Okay. I am. You guys, this might be the best present I've bought myself in a long time. I'm going to finish it. Just a few more yards left. Let's move it out here. Oh my goodness. I'm loving this. Well, you know what? They got to make an attachment that goes on your drill like they do for the Addy. Right? All right, come on. I'm trying to hold it still. Okay, we're almost done. We're almost done. Come on, we can do it. Oh my goodness, this is all that's left. Look at how nice this came out. I know, everybody, it's the little things. Now wait, Do I just lift it off? How do I get it off? It will. I'll be up. Oh my goodness. Hold on, I got it tangled. So do I just lift it off? Simply pulling off. All right, we can do this, right? Just slide it off. Oh. Okay. All right. All right. Come on now. Come on now. I am ridiculously loving this. Okay, you guys are right. That's it for the rest of the day. Never mind the yard work and garden work I had to do. I am making cakes. Somebody will ask me, what are you doing today? Well, I'm making cakes. Not itself in the, okay. But it's not a center pull, right? This isn't a center pull? Or could it be? I'm so excited with this. I can't take it. Will it work as a center? I wonder if oh my goodness. You guys, this is a whole new world. This is so cool. Look at it. Look at it. Oh, I'm so excited. I can't even take it. Look how nice it looks. Come on, focus. There it is. Oh. Okay. This, it's a little thing. Fritz doesn't care. He's like, Mom, whatever you're doing. I just looked at him to see if he was looking at me. He doesn't care. Oh my God. It's perfect. You're right, Christina. It is perfect. I'm going to tell Mr. Fortunate I made a cake today. He'll be up much. Hey, hon. Yeah. You got to see this. I made a cake. Stop by on your way by. And start so he can pull it. Oh yeah, I could put like a piece of tape on it or something. You know how much you love it when I make cake, right?
Oh, look at that.
It's this little machine.
That's cool.
It just took one of those and made this.
That's awesome.
Not the kind of cake you thought, though, huh? Sorry.
Oh, well,
I know. I'm sorry to disappoint.
Why would you do that to me?
Because I can. It's so funny. I couldn't help it, guys. I had to tease him. Oh my goodness. This is going in the camper on display. Maybe. So when Juan does it, he puts a slip knot in the end. He starts so he can pull it. Keep it away from I'll keep it away from the mice and the cats. That was so easy, it's ridiculous. The only thing I'm struggling with is the tension. The tension thing. Let's get it back in over here. Okay. This thing here keeps falling down. I wonder if I have to tighten this screw. You think that might be it? I happen to have a screwdriver, so I can tighten it. Ooh. I happen to have a lot of screwdrivers, but they're not within reach. Here's one. All right, let's see if I can tighten the screw. You think that'll help? No, it's too big. Bummer. Well, I have others. I just don't know what I did with them at the moment. But yeah, so this won't. Oh, Ruth. I can do 2 colors together. Okay. My world just opened up to a whole new playground here. I'm not sure if that's great or not, but I'm going to have a blast with this. Where did they all go? You know, now it's perfect. Oh, there they are. Okay. Here's a little one. So if I tighten this, you think this thing will stay up better? No, it won't tighten anymore. I'm so excited. This is so fun. I love when you get something, you're like, yeah, maybe it'll work. And then all of a sudden it works so cool, you can't even stand yourself. All right, so it would definitely be this screw that needs to be tightened, but I can't, my hands won't let me do it. You guys know my hands. Let's see. Come on. Well, that moved a little. There. Ha! Ha ha! Success. Well, all right. Here you have it. A wonderful definition or a wonderful demonstration on this thing is. No, it loosened up again. Son of a gun. I love this. Margaret. Yeah. So okay. All right. Well, so goes my day. So I could take a bunch of skeins of the same color and just make one big cake, right? Imagine the room it would save. So they make bigger ones of these. Like if I took this off and just got a bigger one of these, it could make a bigger, or does it have to be a whole bigger machine? You guys, come on, this is awesome. Come on, give me a little bit. I'm loving my new toy. It's like Christmas. I got a new toy and I'm playing with it and it's working great. Will it work on any kind of yarn? Okay. So like the Addie fights with certain kind of yarn. Will this work with any kind of yarn at all? I guess I'm about to find out. All right. So I'm going to do a little slip knot. Is that? Okay. Set it in here. And wind through here. There we go. I have to do the boop-a-doops. You guys know that. That's how I roll. Get this all untangled and put it up. Now you sit there where you belong. Let's try another one. Okay, ready? So here's the top. This is a little thick for the groove to stick it in. Stick it through both of them that way. Okay. Good morning, Lisa. How are you? We are playing with my new toy. I got myself a winder, and I hadn't played with it yet. Let's move the coffee out of the way. Okay, you ready? Here we go. Cake number 2. I'm making another cake. Going nice and quick. Oh my goodness, you guys, I can't. This one's even going better than the other one because I'm holding it better. Lisa, wait till you see the cake I made. You're right, though, Margaret. The arm is like, hey, what are you doing? Okay, it's starting to bind up a little bit at the skein. Oh, my goodness, you guys, I can't. I can't even. Come on, don't fall down. You're making me mad now. All right. Tighten that back up. Here we go. Okay, so now it's starting to fall off a little. Does that mean it's done? That's so soft. Or can I keep going? Hold on, let's go back here. Pull it back through. Pull it tight. Yeah, it's starting to slip under. Okay, so that means it's too much, right? All right, so now I know about the thickness that it'll do. And I will snip it off. Center pull, everybody. Right here. I will put a little tag. So I have my center pull. Watch this. I will put a little tag of what the yarn is. Well, thank you. It's my second one. So if I take the name of the yarn, Angel Hair. That's too big. Tuck it into here, and I can make it that a little tab. Ready? It's like tipping over the pot Oh, yeah. See, I went a little too much. It went under there, but that's all right. I'm learning. Here we go. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Very exciting. So I have to learn the limit of how thick it can be. And then, okay. Ta-da. I can't even. Stick them inside the cake. Yes, I can. Okay. I'm loving this. I'm absolutely loving this. So I did two very different kinds of yarn, and it's working very well. Look how pretty that looks. Oh, wow. All right. I'm glad you guys were with me when I tried my new machine, my perfect cakes. Well, how fun was that? And this was just, I got this off of Temu. It was one of the really super, super cheap ones. I think it was like $7, $8 maybe. Love it. Love it. Look. Oh, here's an invention. Here's what they should do. Make the slit further down so I can just slide this right in there. Telling you. Possibilities are endless now. Very excited. Oh my goodness. That's it. That's it. You guys just want to hang out all day and cake stuff up because this is too fun. I could make my own. Oh boy. Look at me now. I'm looking. I'm like, okay. Here's a thought. You ready? Here's some cool colors. So if I do a cake of this color with this color and this color, I'll get closer in a minute. I'll show you. Oh, that one's a little yarn barfy. That's okay. Here we go. So I've got like a dusty rose, a lavender, and gold. Guess what ones are next? Oh, that is fun. All right. Margaret, I can't even. Thank you so much. You guys, thank you for hanging out with me and doing this. This is so awesome. Then I got little balls to make, my little scrap balls to make my my wreaths. Or I can take all these little things and make them into one at the end. Oh my goodness. Well, that's all right because I haven't had time to check in with Juan. So I will give you the credit. You can relay the message for him to me because, like I said, I'm so busy with everything going on. I rarely have a chance to sit down and watch anything lately, let alone a whole live or something, which is, it's sad because I like watching it. But speaking of watching, I'm up to 3,688 watch hours. So what do I need? 200 and something. Not quite so much. So, yep. We're getting there, you guys. Thank you so much for putting me on while you're doing, what is this? Where is the center? So thank you so much for all your watch time. I'm really excited. And I hope you don't get too annoyed when I accept the ads that go on my stuff because I'm going to have to. It's just the way. There's got to be a way to do this so that I'm not doing it that way. Oh, love it. Love it, love it, love it. All right, you guys, what time is it? We've been at this almost an hour, so I'm going to go ahead and put that down. And I'm going to do my thank you for everything. I love hanging out with you guys. I love our morning coffee. I love doing it live now. So then I'm just we're all here and others can watch it at the end if they want. So remember, we have live crochet along tonight from 7 to 8 or 8:30, and we'll be doing the trellis granny square. Oh, thank you so much, Christina. Thank you so much. All right, if you are traveling back home, please be safe. I'm looking forward to tonight as well, you guys. I think it'll be fun. I think we will be able to finish the whole square in the hour's time. It's really easy. I sent you the emails. If you haven't gotten it, please let me know. And I'm going to try to tear myself away from this new machine and get everything done that I actually planned on doing this morning. So thank you so much, you guys, for hanging out with me this morning. Remember, always be happy, be kind, and be creative. I will see you guys later. Have a great day, guys.